Hello there, I am AutismFather on the Autcraft server as usual, and I'm standing next to the darkness. If you saw my last video, well, one of my most recent videos, I introduced the darkness. It's a new sort of wither fight, automated command block wither fight mechanic that we have here on Autcraft. It's a lot of fun. The players really enjoy it. We do it often. I added another one. You can probably tell by the title, The Darkness 2.0. I added another one. So this guy runs around, spawns a whole bunch of mobs and bosses and particle effects and stuff like that. I realized I could do more. I could do more than that, and I wanted to do more than that. So I started to work on The Darkness 2.0. If you come back, this is our new wither lobby sort of area, by the way. Introduce you to this guy in a moment. Anyway, the command blocks were right over behind there. They're still there. So if you come back through here, all the way down here, here's the command blocks. If you haven't watched my video on the darkness, please do watch it. It goes over a lot of this stuff. Well, actually, I don't think I ever came back here when I did the darkness, but I covered a lot of how it works. But this is it. This is the brains behind our darkness fights. You can see that there's the Dragon Slayer, Nether King, Panda, Skeleton. The Ocean Prince has a lot more command blocks than the others. It does a bunch more stuff like Lightning. We have Cursed, and whatever that is. I don't remember what that is. But then we also have a couple more up here, which is the Zombie King and coming Halloween. Oh, I have to change that because it's here. It's after Halloween. It's not after. It's before Halloween, but this thing has been released already. It's October, is what I'm trying to say. Wow, it's October, so it's here. It's the Pumpkin King, and this is the Pumpkin King's command blocks. So this down here was the darkness. It still is the darkness. It's switched off because we don't use it very much anymore. But as you can see, the darkness, it's a lot. There's a lot to the darkness. Not only that, but it also uses this stuff over here. It uses this stuff up here. It's a lot. And it uses, of course, those mobs. But now we have the Darkness 2.0. And if we were to stand back a little bit and come down here, you can see there's a fair bit more to it. Not only that, but there's more back this way, too. There's a lot more command blocks overall that do quite a bit more. I realized that I could do some of the announcements via the command block, so I didn't have to type this stuff out, like, no flying, stuff like that. That stuff is done automatically now. But then we can also change the arena. We can remove the roof and add the roof and do other particle effects. And you know what? I should just show you. But anyway, this is the command block. This is the command block system. As soon as I spawn the Darkness 2.0, which is this little guy right here, all this stuff activates and comes to life. These things activate and come to life as they get spawned. And it works its way down the line until it gets to the very, very end when it runs out of command blocks and the show is over. Anyway, the main point of this video is I just wanted to show you what the Darkness 2.0 looks like. And we can only do that by summoning it. So, yeah, I'm going to get everybody together into the arena, and I'll show you what it's all about. All right, let's get down to business. You've seen how it works. Let's actually show you the live show, as it were. I don't know why I have chicken in my inventory, but this right here is how I summon the darkness. It's literally a fox head, but it has a command built in, kind of like Essentials power tools, I guess you'd call them. Anyway, shall we begin? Ready? I know I've mentioned this, but this is surround sound, right? Like, this is a whole show. So if you're watching without headphones on, but you have headphones, pause the video, put on your headphones. Trust me, it's worth it. Stereo speakers work too, but it's not the same. All right, here we go. The darkness is here. Can you hear that? Listen. You You hear that off to the left? The sounds come from where the lights appear. Pretty cool, right? Like, Minecraft actually had, like, you can place the location of a sound using a command block. And so, if you do it right, if it's quiet enough, it's dark enough, you're really paying attention, you can hear it. But enough of that. How terrifying is that? And now we can see again. So, the Darkness 2.0, if you've seen the Darkness 1 video, it did a lot of similar things, but not quite this much. As a matter of fact, you know what's kind of amusing is, we've done this one for so long, I don't even remember what all is in the Darkness 1. We're always doing the Darkness 2. So as you can see, as that is spawning, just like in the Darkness 1, YouTube, the Darkness continues running around spawning stuff. This time, though, these guys have chickens under them, so this guy the Darkness runs around trying to get the chickens. It's pretty funny because there's no chickens here. What are you doing? So part of this new Darkness 2.0 is that not only does the arena change to fit the mood, but it's also destructible now, as you can see. Which lets some of the light through from underneath, which I think is pretty cool. The other Darkness that we had, the arena didn't change at all. It was just full-on bright lights, white walls all the time, which served the purpose. It was a lot of fun. I'm not saying it was a bad thing, but this one's a little different. And Oh, did you hear? Oh, listen for the bones rattle. Oh, it came from over there, but there's nothing there. So that's something a little different this time. Last time we had the different particles for the different bosses. We had the bony particles. But this time you actually get the sound effects here and there, you get the different floors, the darkness is still, you just run around doing, well, I was gonna say doing his thing. This is his thing, this is what he does. He spawns more mobs from the darkness for our players to fight. And our players are fighting. Yeah, some over here, some over there, we've got a couple down here fighting a wither skeleton and a wither. Sweet Spice is dead again. You'll see that a lot. It comes up a lot. She's used to it. Nice. That was a good one shot to that skeleton. Zop Z. Canadian is Zop Z. In the US is Zop Z. So yeah, you check out his YouTube channel, Zop Z. Say his there. Check out Zop Z's YouTube channel. I have no armor, and I haven't died. Impressive. Very impressive. But it's only a matter of time. I even catch myself sometimes. That sounded like it was right next to me. It's over there. Where even is the darkness right now? Oh. You can hear them. The darkness must be over there. That's where they're spawning. Yeah, we're on rooted dirt right now, which isn't technically supposed to be in the game, because this only spawns underneath azalea trees, and azalea trees are not in 1.72. Oh. Yeah, that's new. And so is that. The Zombie King rides a zombie horse. He is very strong. And he is strong because of that head that I mean, that's his head, but that head he wears, if you're able to collect it after killing him, gives you resistance 3. Which is pretty powerful. It's pretty strong. We had a player on earlier with, oh, somebody's totem just activated. Player on earlier who was just wearing the head and taking a couple of hits from phantoms and no damage. Took no damage from the phantoms whatsoever thanks to that head. So if you can get your hands on it, not only does it look really cool, as you can see on Sweet Spice right there, it's also really, really handy. It gives you that zombie, like, super strong skin, you know? Now we've got a different floor once again. And the particles have changed. Now we got little lava bubbly particles. That ghast is way up there. So in this change, this arena change, you have to be a little bit more careful because, as a Sweet Spice just discovered, you might end up under one of these little lava columns. There's another one that's going to appear over here. Yeah, there it is. Little obstacles, keep you guessing, keep you moving, while you're fighting, say, the Zombie King, which is still alive over here, despite all of these guys. The other lava column's over there, as it appears. Where's the darkness? Oh, there's the darkness. And the darkness brought the Nether King. Another mob boss, along with a bunch of brutes. The Nether King, if you haven't seen the other video, the Nether King also has a very special head. If you kill him and get his head, it will give you fire resistance, which means you can literally go swimming in the Nether and take no damage from the lava. Very handy to have. You know, if you're going to go netherite mining, and there's lava all over the place. Oh, excuse me. You definitely want to have some fire protection on you, and the Nether King's head is perfect for that. Oh, we got another arena change, and ominous, spooky sounds. Lava goes away, we have the blue flames now. Oh. And I have a whole bunch of ghostly phantoms. And usually that means, yeah, the Dragon Slayer. There's the Dragon Slayer over there, flying around high on his own personal phantom. Airshow was slain by phantom. You have to be pretty careful around here. Oh, the Nether King is just about. There he goes. Purpley died. And the Warden's Emissary. So the Warden, as everybody who pays attention to Minecraft updates knows, is coming soon, 1.18, which should be in the next couple of months. It's the deep, dark, very terrifying boss. If you saw the video, it does a lot of damage. Well, there's another item in the game that shouldn't be in the game called the Skulk Sensor, which is kind of like wireless redstone. It's not super reliable, but it does work. And a lot of players have been wanting it. Did I talk over top of the panda roar? A lot of players have been asking for it, so we came up with the Warden's Emissary. Since the Warden is not in the game, we figured the Warden would have sent some emissaries from the Deep Dark. And some of them, not 100%, but some of them will have brought along a Skulk Sensor with them. So if you are able to take one of these guys out, you might get a Skulk Sensor for your troubles. What you can't see right now is because I'm in creative, because I will die very quickly if I'm not. But if you're in survival mode and you're hanging around one of these guys, he actually casts blindness around him. That's because he brings the darkness with him from deep down, way down below. So as Sweet Spice or Mr. Masons or anybody fights these guys, they're very blind. It's very dark. They can't see much. But as you move away, then you can see. Oh. And now we have a tinted roof and blackstone, I think. And we got new particles. So So arena change, that means another boss is about to arrive. The Panda King didn't do much. The Panda King was one of our earlier bosses. He's not quite as strong, and he doesn't drop a special head. But he's still pretty tough, so he's included. Oh, and there is the Pumpkin King, our latest, newest addition. He spawns in these little guys. The Pumpkin King is super tough, just like the Zombie King. And that is because that special head that you see on him, instead of giving him resistance, actually gives him extra hearts to his health bar. So he has a huge health benefit. And if you can kill him and collect that head, when you put it on, you'll actually get 5 additional hearts to your own health bar. So instead of having 10 hearts, you'll have 15. Super handy to have, but it's not easy to get. As you can see, his health bar is not going down very fast. And he does spawn those little minions around him. He's very dark and ominous, though. Oh, and now we have the Ocean Prince. Where's the Ocean Prince? Where did he get spawned? Did I go past him and not even see? Oh, and now we got the water. That's supposed to happen beforehand, I think. Oh, here he is over here in the corner. Nobody's over here, so he's just hanging out spawning little baby drowns. How many bosses are there? There's a few. There's still some more coming. So the Ocean Prince likes the water, obviously, so the arena changes to water. Please take the blindness away forever. Well, you have to kill the Warden's Emissary for that to happen. Sadie's wearing the Pumpkin King head. And that's the Nether King head there. He's just standing next to the Warden's Emissary. Are they fighting? Or are they just standing there? Oh, they're fighting. Kinda. It's like a laggy fight, maybe. Oh. And then we're back on solid ground, and that means that the darkness has one more surprise for us. My sense of great magic is approaching. Something powerful, something cursed. And that means the darkness is going to bring with it the cursed admins. And these are kind of the opposites of the admins that we have on Autcraft. They are cursed admins. They have admin-like powers, like lightning, like explosions, like the chomping teeth that you see coming up there, and particle effects, and all that kind of cool stuff. But yeah, they're not like any admins I've ever met. And of course they're super strong too, but they're getting their health taken out of them pretty quickly. We've got a pretty good team here. They fight pretty well together. The Ocean Prince is still doing well though. He's hanging out back there and nobody's... Oh, okay. As I say that, 2 players head back there to take him on. 3 players. So what happens here with the darkness is the darkness, as you've probably guessed, is invulnerable. Nobody can hurt this little guy. And he just hangs around, spawning stuff, causing trouble, creating all this madness. And when everything else is gone, which everything is except for the Ocean Prince, once the Ocean Prince is gone, then the darkness goes away again, and everything is done. Is this a little pumpkin? Off of one of the minions. And yeah, so the darkness will go away once the fight is done, and we'll have a big celebration. And I have the celebration in my hands right now. Balloons, glow squids, some friendly mobs, and players get to kill those mobs as a celebration at the end. Oh, the Elder Guardian is now dead. And the reason for that is all the players drop heads. Some of them, super rare occasions, drop shiny heads. So we do have shiny glow squids and shiny parrots and shiny cats, even shiny goats. And this gives the players an opportunity to kill a whole bunch of them in an effort to try and get some of those heads for their collections without having to kill the actual real animal. Not real, but you know what I mean, like the animals at their builds. Like, they want to have these things for pets. They don't want to kill them when they find them. So the ones that they find at their bases or in the wild, they can keep, and then they can just kill these ones at these darkness fights. Did I mention the Ocean Prince is really strong? He summons these baby minions, he throws tridents, he hits everybody around him with lightning, and he has an insane amount of health. Well, somebody's totem just went nuts. They're backing them into a corner. That's usually when they die fast. You can get them into the corner and everybody just hits them and hits them and hits them all together. Who knows who will get the head in that case? Whoever's lucky enough that the head decides to pop into their inventory, that's who gets it, but... Oh, no. He got out of the corner. His health is still going down quite a bit, though. Yeah, tridents all over the place. Oh, another totem. And he's gone, and there's the head on the ground. Which means you did it. You pushed back against the darkness and drove it out. Your light shines bright and can never be defeated. How about that? And that is what the Darkness 2.0 is like on Autcraft. The amount of totems I know, right? It was quite the fight, even with this many. Usually we have more. Oh, and that's all done. So now I do a quick pass. Some flying pandas with sheeps on their back. Some glow squids. Some parrots. Check it out. You do this once, and look. Love it. And some cats. These guys are the funniest. Love the screaming goats. Love it. So there you have it. That's the Darkness 2.0. You got to see the command blocks that make it work. You got to see the arena changing, the sounds all around you. You get to see all the mobs spawning in. Everything is... It's pretty remarkable. A lot of players really, really enjoy this. It's a lot of fun to do. We still do our traditional wither fights like normal. Like, we still have the village arena and the scary arena and the Wild West arena and the Mars arena, all those different arenas. And we do great, big, huge wither fights in all of them. But sometimes it's a lot of fun to just summon in the darkness and just have it run around and do this sort of stuff. And then they can fight all these things. And then we're done. Everything gets cleaned up and we're good to go. A nice big empty room, right? Like, no damage done. Everything is good. Nice, clean, and easy. So yeah, that's it. I just wanted to show you. That's what we have going on here. The Darkness 2.0. Just a new feature that we have. Gets the community together in here and fighting together as a team. Collecting some mob drops and some cool heads and stuff. Somebody got a shiny? No. Usually it tells me in the chat. Rip head. But yeah, that's it. So don't mind me wearing my my Halloween outfit. Oof. Bye-bye sheep. Rip. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you really enjoyed that. That was a lot of fun. I know the players really enjoy it, and I try to run this as much as I can. Sometimes up to like 5 times a day. Sometimes not at all, and then the next day will be a few times. It's random. It depends on how many players we have and what's going on, but it's always a good time. So thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it too. You know, like, subscribe, all that good stuff if you did, and like and subscribe even if you didn't. Until next time, ciao for now.